Mastersville. I'm with Jamie Henderson, head coach for Star Center Gymnastics.
You know it.
Former USA national team member, 3-time national champion for the Oklahoma Sooners. What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing well, man. Thanks for having me on, dude. Thanks.
All right, so I got a question real quick. Would you rather make 3 Olympic Games or 1 Olympic Games with a medal?
I gotta go with the 1 Olympic Games and a medal. I would feel very terrible if I went out 3 times, do that whole process, and it's a process,
Yep.
and then come up short after all those visits. I'd rather get one and done, get out there, get something to take home, and be proud of it. You know what I mean?
But what
That's
if?
what I personally would go for that one.
But what if Pan American Championships was going on? Team USA qualified. I want you talking about, if people don't know, you actually competed or was a part of a Pan American Championship team. Can you talk about just your experience?
Well, first off, a great experience, and just being alternate too. Went out there, but I got to travel though. That's one of the differences back then. I got to travel out, see the sites, do the training with the team, and stay motivated and stay in the game. And you know that alternate spot's a little tough.
Yeah.
It ended up being a good experience, but you got to go out there and just be ready and wait. And then nothing really happens. Luckily, they all stayed healthy. The U.S. did their job. They were actually first up. They had 3 different sessions for the finals that year. And we were in the first session in the morning. Guys did great. It was a great venue and stuff. No air conditioning in the building.
Okay.
That made it challenging for the guys. That was
well,
one of the benefits for me.
At least you warm
as
up,
the alternate,
right?
where I was just staying cool off to
Where
the
was
side.
it at? Where was the championships at?
In Rio de Janeiro, out in Brazil that year. So that was it was a fun experience, and that was before the Rio Olympics and such. So I got to kind of just see the sights and be a part of the team and just support them through that victory there. And it was a challenging one. I mean, without the AC in the building, they were sweating and it was tough. But it was a great experience to be there and be ready and be supportive with that team and be a part of USA winning.
Nice. So they actually won the meet.
Yeah, that first session that held up in 2 more sessions.
Okay. All right.
And beat out, I believe Puerto Rico was one of the top teams at that time. And we gave them a run for their money and came out on top.
Nice. Who was on that team, that Pan American team? And what year was that?
I'll remember the guys first before the year. It's like David Durrani, Joey Haggerty, Jonathan Horton. There was like 1 or 2 other guys. It was like 4 or 5 man team. And the other guys were slipping my mind. Or was it a 3-up-3 count that year?
Yo, I'm not sure.
It was a while ago.
You were there. I wasn't. I'm trying to figure out what was going on. Can you tell me was there any memorable moments with that? Like either during the competition days or just during the time when you guys are just chilling in Rio or?
Well, a little bit of both. Memorable moments at the competition was for me as the alternate, seeing those guys fight through all kinds of just sweaty and tough, and they're exhausted halfway through the meet.
Yeah.
But they kept up a good fight, and they stayed together as a group and got the job done. And that was a fight to see there of its own. And then just the hangout time afterwards, being able to see the sights, see the main statue out there and such. That was some good
Did y'all go to the beach at all? You know you gotta go to the beach. You in Brazil.
We checked out the beaches and saw the sights, and that was a good time as well, man. That was a nice experience. It was also one of the first times I was on senior national team, and I got to be put in that position as an alternate. So I just felt like I was in the mix and part of the group right away. So that was nice for me.
Awesome. All right. We got World Championships coming up in October in Doha, Qatar. Team USA, top 3 spot qualifies to the Olympics. Are they good enough to make it?
I think they are good enough. It's just about performing on the day of, and that's always been the challenge for the U.S. But we've been getting better over the years. Obviously, the difficulties improve. We still got to increase our quality just across the board with how we look as a country. But I think with how they performed at USA's, even with all the injuries and struggles that go with it, they're stepping up their game a little bit. And I think it's about time we do make some more of a statement, at the world level.
Nice. So who do you think is going to make the world team? We got the selection camp coming up next week. We got Marvin Kimball there, Akash Modi there, Alan Bauer there, Sam McCulloch there, Yul Moldauer there,
and
Alan Bauer there, Colin Van Wicklen there, and Trevor Howard. So 5-man team. Who would you be Who's your 5-man
This
team?
one's gonna be tough. I think I need to see more of the competition.
Come on.
I haven't seen
Come
much.
on.
I haven't seen the competition
At
lately.
least give me
because I only saw
2 or
this
3
little,
people that
little
should
bit.
make it. Come on, give us somebody.
Yule for sure. I mean, put him
2
on
more
there.
people at least.
But I've been hearing that Alan Bauer. He's been stepping up his game.
And then obviously got to put Sam on there, right?
And then Sam, he stepped up. I mean, I know Sam's had some struggles, just you know, with that international stage, and I think it's about his time to shine, really. So getting him in there, and let's see what the U.S. can do, and let's bring back some gold medal. You know?
Do you think Sam is the most or the best American gymnast ever?
Ever? He's up there. He's Paul Hom. I mean, he still holds his own ground.
Yeah, of course, he's Olympic champion.
He still holds his own ground.
Yeah, of course.
So, but I believe Sam's giving him a run for his money within our country in gymnastics.
All right, it's good. And let's talk a little bit about Star Gymnastics Center. Where y'all at? What y'all doing? Who are your youngins coming up?
We're holding down the fort out in Austin, Texas. And it's starting off small, building up a program, but we got some guys within that are going to be coming up pretty well. Jackson Mitchell is one of my top guys at level 9 still, but he's at the right age and right level. He's going to make some strides coming up here pretty soon. And then I got even younger ones at like the class level as moving up into my teams that are looking pretty strong. Some, like 8-year-olds, even 9-year-olds guys. Like that's like the level I have right now.
Come on, who's your stud? Give me a name. Who's your stud?
Jackson Mitchell's the stud right now.
Jackson
He's the one.
Mitchell.
He's the one.
Yo, he's got a famous name, Jackson.
Yep.
Jacksons usually do well in all arenas.
I mean, there's some
basketball,
Michael Jacksons,
football,
some Jordans
singing,
in there.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Yep, he's got the name, he's got the look. He's just developing the skill as we go along. He's early young teenager, and he's gonna come up in the scene pretty quick here.
All right, everybody, look out for Star Center Gymnastics. They on the rise. Midnight Robin Gymnasticsville. Jamie Henderson, thanks for coming on.
No problem. Fun.